Okay, so we're going to install Exchange 2010 on this standalone Active Directory controller that we've created specifically for this. So you need to download the file from Microsoft, either the ISO or the executable. I downloaded the ISO, but I was getting problems with it. Even though it seemed to come down okay, I was getting installation problems. I had a quick search online, and there was some problems with people downloading the ISO and getting read errors. The ISO looked fine to me. I'm not really sure what the problem was. So I've downloaded the executable, and we just need to extract that. I'll store that to a folder on the desktop. Okay, and that will now extract. I'm just going to pause that because I'm sure you don't want to see that. Okay, so that's extracted. Okay, so here we go. We've got the Exchange 2010 extracted files. I'm logged on as a domain administrator. Okay, we come down here, and the actual account I'm logged on as is a member of the Schema admins and Enterprise admins. If you're going to install Exchange and you need to prepare the domain, you will need to be a member of these two groups. Previously you could only do that from the command prompt in previous version of Exchange. In this version you can actually just run the setup file and that will prepare the domain for you. Okay, so we'll do that. It is as simple as running setup. I like to right click run as administrator here. Okay, so there's steps to be done. Install the .NET framework. Yep, that's fine. We've done that already. And install PowerShell version 2. Okay, well I could run through the rest of this, but we're going to hit errors because we've not performed the prerequisite tasks. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do that now. So we'll close out of this, close that off. Okay, so if you just go on Google and do a search for Exchange 2010 prerequisites, you come to this page. We're doing this on 2008 R2, so select that, and here you see a list of commands to run. Basically what you're going to do is open PowerShell and type in this command. Then depending on what type of Exchange server you want to run, you're going to run these different scripts. What we're going to do is install all these three roles onto this server, so this is the script we're going to use. So what we do, okay, so let's open PowerShell. Import module. Import module serving manager. And then what we need to do is paste that script in, which is there. Then just press enter. Okay, now what that's doing is just preparing this server for the installation of Exchange 2010, so we'll let that run through. Okay, I'll just pause this where it does it restart. Okay, so the Exchange server's come back up. Log back in. Okay, so now this Exchange server should be good to accept the install. Okay, so what we're going to do is just run setup. Choose Exchange language option, select from DVD, and then install Microsoft Exchange. Okay, so the wizard starts. Next. accept. No error reporting. Okay, which type of server do you want to install? I'm just going to do the typical installation, which will contain the mailbox, client access and hub transport. If you're working in a home lab, that's enough. So you've got the other components here, the edge transport and the unified messaging, but I'll leave you to look at them. So select typical and next. Name for this organisation, AD test. We're only going to be working with Office 2010, so no need to say yes to this. We're going to leave this for the time being, and I don't want to join the program at this time. Okay, so now it'll do the readiness checks and we'll see how ready the machine actually is. You can remember we installed the prerequisites at the start, so we'll see if we can get through this. Just going to pause this. Okay, and after a few minutes we can see that's completed. Main thing is that we don't have any red warning signs. Looking from this, it's all completed, so we can now go ahead and install. And again, run through each one of these installers. I'll pause the video because I'm pretty sure it's not very interesting. Okay, so we can see that's finished now. The important thing here, the organisational preparation, that actually prepares the schema for Exchange 2010. So it looks like we have had, oh, there's still more to go. Let me pause it for you, hold on. Okay, and finally we've got to the end. 19 minutes 30 there. As you can see, everything's been installed, so we can just click finish and you need to reboot. Not going to do the updates at this time. And we'll restart. Okay, so we're back up and Exchange is all running, so we'll open the Exchange Management Console, Programs, Microsoft Exchange Server, and then Exchange Management Console. Okay, and the last step on this video is going to be creating mailboxes for the users we've got in AD, and then we discuss a breakdown of the roles in further videos. You'll get a license error, just okay that. Okay, so if we come across to Microsoft Exchange here, and in this particular part we want to create the new mailboxes, so if we select recipient configuration and then click on mailbox. Okay, here we can select new mailbox. So these are the different resource mailboxes you can create. We're just going to do a user mailbox. Okay, we're having a bit of a problem because that's going off the side of the screen. There we go. Okay, so user mailbox. We're going to add existing users, so if we select that and then click add, and what you'll see is all these Active Directory accounts we created earlier. So Control A there selects all of them. Click OK. They're all selected and hit next. Okay, this is where you can specify certain mailboxes, databases, and what sort of policies are being applied. We're just going to leave them as default. Here's all the mailboxes to be created, so we simply click new, and that will now go through and create all those mailboxes. Once, oh god, that has gone pretty fast. Yep, still going. Okay, well, it's not very exciting, so I'll pause this again for you. Okay, and after only 35 seconds, there we go. All those mailboxes are now enabled. We can click finish there, and there we are. All the Exchange mailboxes there. Obviously you can go in that and configure. So we've got Exchange up and running, we've got mailbox created. We're going to leave it there for this one. Any questions, please ask. Cheers.